Assalamu alaikum. Shagufta is here, your host and your host. Welcome back to SG Talks. Today we have a wonderful and a beautiful guest with us, Miss Swati Shamil, who is a Mrs. International 2023, who is a model, actor, and a fashion choreographer. So let's welcome Miss Swati to SG Talks. Welcome, Miss Swati. Nice to meet you.
Thank you,
And
Shagufta, for such a lovely introduction. And thanks for inviting me for your podcast today.
we are happy to have you here today, and we want to know more about you, how you have come to fashion industry, and know we want to know more about.
My journey into fashion industry started 2 years back in 2023
Okay.
when I won Mrs. International.
Okay, that's
However,
great.
thank you. However, my passion for modeling was there during my college days. I also worked on ramp for my college events,
Oh,
and that time I wanted to participate in pageants.
okay.
But I never got an opportunity because that time I was concentrating more on studies. I wanted to become a
Studies,
doctor
yeah.
then.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but eventually I did not
From
become a
doctor
doctor.
to actor.
Exactly. I did not become a doctor then.
Mm.
I was destined to do MBA, my master's in business administration.
Uh-huh.
Then I was in corporate.
Mhm.
So yeah, that was beyond many years back. Now
Mhm.
when I won Mrs. International 2023, it ignited, it fueled my passion for
Passion,
modeling,
yes.
and I wanted to
Mm.
pursue this as my profession now.
Okay.
So I started going for events. I gave a lot of auditions. Then I was fortunate enough to work as a ramp model in international fashion shows like World Fashion
Oh,
Week,
wow.
Dubai Luxury Fashion Weeks, and many more. I've worked for around 15 plus international shows right now.
Oh, wow. That's
So,
great to hear.
yeah. And last year, when I was doing this, when I was part of all the shows, few of the directors, they noticed me. They offered me roles in short
Wow.
movies and web series. I've done few now. And also last year, I won a Best Supporting Actress in Emirates
Wow.
Film Festival for my lead role in a
Great,
short
great.
movie towards.
Congratulations for that.
Thank you so
Great
much.
achievement.
Thank you. And
So,
yeah,
you
tell me.
have got the opportunity after becoming mummy.
Yes.
So, I can call you Santu mummy.
Oh, thank you so much. Thanks for the
That's
compliments.
really a great compliment. Miss International is another thing, okay, but being a Mrs. International, that's I think like it's you should get double stars.
Thank you so much for the compliments.
Wow.
Yeah.
So, winning the title of Mrs. International is a huge achievement. Yeah. So,
Thank
what
you.
was your challenging part of the competition and how did you overcome it?
So most difficult part of the pageant for me back then was to walk on heels. Yeah,
Okay.
because I was throughout my life, I was a girl who used to always wear flats. Never, even during my corporate life, I've never worn heels.
Okay.
And for pageants, generally you wear that 4.5, 5 inch heels.
Yes.
And I practiced enough. Like if when my pageant was in April, I started practicing from Jan onwards, 3, 4 months before practicing wearing heels. And when I see back now, I do not step out of the house now without wearing a heels. So
Oh,
I've come a long
wow.
way now. I'm so used to wearing heels.
Yes, practice makes
Yes,
perfectness.
so
Yeah.
that was one of the most challenging. Apart from that, there were other challenges as well. Like I'm very comfortable talking one on one or with a small group of people, but addressing a large crowd, like pageants, generally you have to perform on the stage, you have to give your introduction, question answer
True,
round.
true, true.
So I was very nervous, but I
Nervous.
prepared myself. Like you say, I had a discipline. I hard worked. I prepared myself,
That's
and I was
really a
the best that
great,
day.
great
Yeah.
journey you have,
Thank
it takes
you.
a lot of efforts, motivation, courage to come
Yes.
till
Yeah.
this point. Yes.
Yeah. Thank you.
Wow, that's great. So, modeling and acting require confidence and resilience. Yeah. So, how do you stay motivated and handle the situations? What
Yeah,
do you?
so modeling and acting, yes, it's not easy, like I said, because it needs a lot of practice. You need a lot of patience. Dubai is a very small industry. There are not many projects, but there are many artists over here, many
Yes.
models, many actors who are striving for projects.
Mm-hmm.
All want that project, so you need to outstand
So, for
that.
like
Yeah.
one position, there are hundreds
Yeah,
of
there are so many.
people
There's a lot of
waiting for that.
competition. Yeah, there's a lot of competition. And and there are many replacements happening here. Like if you're not perfect for the role, somebody else will take up your role. Replacements happen very very soon in this
Yes.
industry. So you have to be up to the mark. And ऐसा नहीं है कि मेरे को setbacks नहीं मिले हैं. It has been extremely difficult for me also. Firstly, being a missus and walking the ramp with many miss on the young girls on the ramp, it's not an easy job. Here in Dubai, you not only have Asians, you have various international models from different countries. Designers, they prefer them. So I have got that setback as well. And even in acting, like मैंने मेरा first movie किया था, that was in Malayalam, the short movie where I was given one dialogue, and I didn't audition for the role. Basically, that role was meant for me. The director liked me, he made that role for me, and he wanted me to be the part of the movie.
Okay.
So when I faced the camera for the first time, that also in Malayalam, I'm not very comfortable in Malayalam like I'm in English and Hindi, because I'm partly a Maharashtrian and partly a Malayali.
Okay.
So that way. So
that's good to hear.
Yeah, thank you. So that way, so it was difficult for me. So when the director told me, like, give this dialogue, so I took around 15 to 16, takes for the same dialogue. It was just one sentence, and I was like, oh no, I can't do it. मैं नहीं कर सकती. I had given up at that point of time. At some point, like that, no, मैं नहीं कर सकती. It's so difficult. Like I'm not a trained actor. I just have to learn on the sets. But then eventually, when you get setbacks, when you get demotivated, how you pick up yourself from there matters. So I started learning. Learning how to act, learn from the senior actors around me, and that's how I, learned. Basically, it's learning. It's a progress.
You uplifted yourself.
Yes.
So
it's a
did you get
process.
any support here? Like, who supported you?
Support
you
on
can
the
say,
sets or at
I
the home?
got the 100% support from this person who motivated me, inspired me.
You mean on the sets or at home?
Personally and also professionally.
Yeah. So personally, of course, a lot of support from my husband. Without my husband, it's not possible.
That I can see, because
Yes.
usually we see Miss International, Miss and all right? But now I'm seeing Mrs. International, and you have changed your career after becoming Mrs., right?
Yes. So not after becoming Mrs., actually after becoming mother.
After becoming mother.
The thing is, my husband is very supportive. Whenever I need to go for assignments, he's there. He supports me. We basically match our calendars.
Hats
One
off to
parent
him.
has to be there at home.
Yes.
I do not have any household help at home till date. I believe in giving time to my kids. One parent has to be there with the kid. I don't want especially in the early years when they're just
really
4-year-old right now. I'm giving equal time to my profession and to my career, but priority are kids as well. So that way, husband at home, and answering your question professionally. Professionally, initially, I had some senior actors on the sets whom I learned with. They really supported me a lot. Like in different movies, I had different. Like in every movie, I had some senior person who's always guided me with good rapport, good connection.
Great.
So I took inspiration from them. I learned the language so much. Like my award-winning movie Towards Her is completely Malayalam.
Oh wow!
And it's a movie on women empowerment. You should watch it. It's on women empowerment, and
definitely I will watch it.
Yes,
yeah.
and there are lots of dialogues, lot of strong dialogues. I actually practiced. So this was a movie which was shot overnight. We just shot for 15 hours straight.
Really?
Yeah, but we practiced like for 4 days, but online. Not everybody has got time, right? Not everybody is into full-time profession. There are many other actors who do it for passion. They have full-time role as well.
Yeah.
So we practiced this online basically. So वैसे we did that. So I've always got somebody, thank God, touch wood, I've got people whom I've taken the inspiration from and who have guided me and supported me.
That's good. That's good. Yeah, you will get someone to help you when you are really passionate about that thing.
Yeah.
So God will, send someone to help you that way. So I can see that you're so passionate, and by hearing your words, I can see that you are so hardworking as well.
Thank you.
That's great. That's great. You're really a great motivation. You can be an inspiring to other women who think that now I'm married, now I got children, so what else I can do? I can be at home. For that kind of women, you are a great motivation that you have showed the different angle of that situation,
Yeah.
after getting married, after having kids. So entering a fashion industry as a model, as an actor, it's not a small thing, according to me. Yeah.
Yeah.
So how do you maintain yourself? I can see, when I saw you, I thought maybe you're like, mm, unmarried.
Tell me the age. Do I look
Clearly.
16-year-old?
Yes, maybe I thought you are in teenage, or maybe in 2020s, 21, 22, like that. But when I heard you that you're married and you have kids, that's really appreciating. You're so beautiful, mashallah.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, you're doing, honesty your job.
Well, that doesn't come easy. I have been maintaining myself. I'm into
Okay.
fitness.
Mhm.
Since start actually, so I would like to bring it to the notice because many women don't discuss their medical conditions as well, but since this is a women's platform, I would like to bring it to the notice that I used to suffer with fibroids. So before,
Oh.
this is after marriage, before kids.
Mm-mm.
So it was a lot of struggle for me to conceive because of fibroids. After
Okay.
8 years of my marriage, I've conceived and I've got twins
That's
right
good
now.
to
I'm mother
hear.
of twin. So, so initially only since I had got fibroids, I used to take care of my health. I was into yoga. I had my channel of yoga also. I used to
Oh.
pursue yoga before, but now I'm completely into strength
It
training.
means you are a teacher, a yoga teacher?
No, I mean I used to just like an influencer. I had my channel. I used to not teach, but I used to follow that and. I used to influence basically.
Okay,
So
okay.
that is when was doing yoga. But after kids, now I'm completely into strength training, gymming, and and also one more thing is the fitness doesn't depend only upon how much workout you do. It depends upon your nutrition also. Your
Yes.
food intake, 70% is your food intake, 30% is only your exercising. That is what
Exercise.
people don't get. So
Hmm.
having nutritious food is also very important. So and maintaining a discipline in your routine, in your intake is very important. That is what I've been
Wow.
maintaining constantly.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I will share your Insta page with my viewers so that they can follow you what you're
Yeah,
what you
sure.
are doing.
Follow me on Swati Shamil. That's my Insta page.
Okay, surely.
A very unique name, Swati Shamil.
Yes, that's
Shamil is, by the way, my husband's name.
okay.
Yeah.
And he is from
He's from Kerala, South. Yeah.
Kerala.
Yeah, but he
Okay.
was my college mate. We studied together in Mumbai.
Acha, acha, acha.
Yeah, that
So
way.
now you're totally mixed up with Maharashtra and
Yeah,
Kerala.
Kerala.
Right, okay. How come your parents are from Maharashtra?
My
And-
dad is a Maharashtrian, was a Maharashtrian. I lost my dad in the year 2021.
Oh, sorry for that.
And my mom is a Malayali. But both are actually settled in Bombay. They also did a love marriage. And we
Okay.
also met in the college. We did a love marriage. So that way.
That's good. That's good. And so, as an independent woman in the entertainment industry, so what challenges have you faced, and how did you break barriers?
As an independent woman, there have been a lot of challenges actually because as you know that entertainment sector is very male dominated. Yeah, there have been certain shoot days where you need to be alone on the sets. There's no female at all on the sets. It can be any time of the day. It can be night. It can be day. Initially, it was difficult for me because I do not come from that background of. I'm actually a very introvert person. Now that I've entered into an entertainment sector, have been socializing with people, I speak up so much. Initially was a very introvert person. Personal life I do not share so much. So it was difficult for me.
So,
I mean, like,
what have changed you from an introvert person to become so independent?
see, introvert and independent is completely different. An introvert can also be independent, but I would like to say independent not as a word. I'm also interdependent on my loved ones. So, whenever I step out of the house, I have to ensure that somebody is there at home. So I'm interdependent. I'm not
Yeah.
like independent. I'm not alone. I'm dependent. Plus, I am like self-sufficient. I can manage my own stuffs. So that is what I've been targeting when I entered this industry. Keeping kids as my priority, of course, since they are small now. I'm building up my career now in entertainment.
That's really great.
Yes, that way.
So, other than actress and model and fashion choreographer, what do you do in your free time?
Yeah, so basically my hobbies, right? So My hobby is dancing. I love dancing. I have been
What kind of
performing
dance?
dances during my school days till my college days. I'm a classically trained Bharatnatyam dancer. I've graduated in
Oh,
Bharatnatyam.
wow.
Yeah, but because of career and all, I had given a break. It's been like around 10 years now. I've not been practicing Bharatnatyam. By the way, in my pageant, Mrs. International 2023, I had performed a fusion classical dance and I won the talent round.
Wow.
Yeah,
That's
so
great.
so that's how Bharatanatyam is very dear to me. I had actually started practicing also recently, like 2 years back, with Pandit Pavitra Bhatt. But then right now, because of my career, I'm not getting a lot of time to
Okay.
practice. So, but on and off chalta rehta, like
Okay.
dancing. I like singing also. And apart from that, I like to play badminton.
So what are your own creativity as a fashion choreographer? How you will make the difference?
As a fashion choreographer, yeah.
Yeah.
So like I told you, I've done a lot of projects now. Not many, but 3 projects I've definitely done. I've done 2 pageants. Mrs. International previous season 2024, I directed the whole show with the fashion choreography.
Okay.
And I also, along with a famous coach, model coach, Mr. Pauline, who's from Philippines, I have coached the international models for Miss Planet International, which took place in
Okay.
Philippines. And recently I just directed one show. It was an international fashion premier league along with Mongolian culture. So there also I have coached and trained international models. So basically my idea about bringing variation in choreography, depending upon the culture, like we had Mongolian cultures also, depending on designer, from where the country is, from what the design is, like that I choreograph the walk basically. So
That's
some
really
bringing variations basically, yeah, that way.
So you yourself is connected totally with this industry, but before maybe you didn't come to know about your niche, or what, before marriage, why you didn't take this decision to become a model or actor?
Nice question, but that time I wanted to be financially very independent at that moment of time. See, because we relocated from India to Dubai, and like it's not easy to establish yourself here. And entertainment industry, it takes time for you to start earning. You need to prove here first. Your initial years are proving in any career you whatever you do. Initially, in initial periods, you don't make much money. It's later on when you build up your own brand, when you have experience, you start making money. So I had around 10 years plus experience in corporate. I got a very good job here. So at that moment, I wanted to earn money. I didn't want to leave my corporate job at that moment of time. And then because after the kids happened and everything, I had actually taken a break from my corporate because I got my kids during COVID and I was stuck in India and I had to leave my job eventually. So I had taken a break, and twins, nobody to see here. So you
Yes.
can't bring parents also. And unfortunately, lost my dad also during that period. So there was nobody coming here. So I had to be at home to take care of them. And I wanted to completely be with them because I also experienced motherhood after a long time. So I wanted to be completely immersed in that motherhood feeling. So since I had taken up a decision to leave my corporate job and in between, and when I suddenly came across this pageant thing, it just ignited. And I'm like, okay, come on, let's try and see. When I
Yes.
asked my husband said, if you're okay, you go ahead, I'll support you.
That's great.
Yeah.
That's great thing.
Yeah.
If
And
you
I just
don't-
went. I just went
Yes.
with the flow. It was not in my mind that I will go into this. I've just gone with the flow. First, the pageant happened. Then eventually acting happened. I'm not a trained actor. Acting happened. And then eventually fashion choreography. Since I was completely into fashion, I've done so many shows. With experience, I got this also opportunity like that.
Okay, so opportunities continuously knocked your
Yes,
door,
and
and
obviously
then
you need to keep
you
proving. Then
availed it.
otherwise you'll not get another project. Yeah,
Definitely.
like that.
Many women struggle with self-confidence, right? So what are your tips for building confidence and self-worth?
See, self-confidence may self comes, right? So that part self is very important. To build that self-confidence, you need to love yourself. Self-love is very important. When you love yourself, you take care of yourself.
Yes, true.
Taking care of yourself is very important. You need to take care of your health. You need to take care of your wealth. Health, because your body is your temple. You need to, when you eat good food, you are illness free. When you work out, you get a good body. Wealth, basically, if you have money in your bank account, you
Yes.
have that freedom to do anything,
Yes.
basically. So that is there. And when you wear good clothes, you feel confident. So it's
True.
basically about yourself. Confidence is built up only when you work on yourself. Stop pleasing others. I mean, there are people who will, put things on you. I mean, their opinions on you. But start taking decisions of yourself from a smaller scale, from starting from home. That is where your confidence builds up. You think about yourself first. You have to keep yourself in front to build that self
That's a
confidence.
great
I believe,
message. Yes.
Yeah.
So, what role do you think women in entertainment industry play in inspiring and empowering other women?
That's a good question, actually. See, the women in the entertainment industry play a very, very big role because we are seen visually. Our the entire life is in front of the media. Entire life, the way we talk, the way we dress up, what we do, everything is on media, and it is visually imprinted in the minds of women, common women. They also want to become somebody like us. Like if you take an example of big actresses like Deepika Padukone, Priyanka Chopra, their voices make a difference. They inspire
Definitely.
people. The way they dress up, people want to do like them. They take inspiration from them.
Yes.
The way they maintain themselves, the way they are breaking the stereotypes, the monotonous stereotypes, like they are not marrying at the age of 25 like our parents decided
Yes.
before. They are marrying late. They are having their kids at their own sweet time. They're doing some kinds of role, very different kind of roles. They are breaking all the stereotypes. So basically, so this is basically,
And also by
yeah.
playing different roles, they are
Yeah,
motivating
they're
women.
motivating because
Yes.
every woman in that situation is looking up to them. Whatever role they play, on screen or off screen.
Off screen.
So we are basically inspiring people. So that's how it is. Yeah.
So, did you inspire any woman in your personal life by
Inshallah,
after
I would be glad if I inspire people. See, because inspiration, you start inspiring from your circle.
Yes.
It is not that
And when
immediately
you say
inspire.
your
Yeah.
story, I'm sure 100% that people, women will get inspired.
Oh, thank you so much. Yeah, I wish to
Yes.
inspire people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, what does Women's Day mean to you? And how do you think you can truly celebrate and uplift women's?
Yeah, so Women's Day for me is celebration of womanhood. Because we as women, see, we are givers, we are nurturers, born nurturers. We always think for our family, for our kids, for our husbands, for everybody.
Yes.
But we forget to think about ourselves. We do not appreciate ourselves in a day-to-day life. So this is one day where we have to take a time off. We have to celebrate ourselves.
Yes.
Mix with other women, make a female friend, uplift her as well, support each other. So it is celebration, a woman celebrating each other, basically, for me it is.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah.
Really great. So, if you could give one powerful message to women around the world on this special day, so what would it be?
Okay, so dear woman, I would like to say life is short. Have your dreams, chase your dreams. Your potential is not defined by age. Age is completely irrelevant. Celebrate your wins, make memories, and in this small world, we as a woman should stand up together. Make a world where we fix each other's crown rather than tearing them apart, support each other.
So, you have proved yourself.
Yeah, inshallah, and want to keep
That's-
proving myself.
All the best. All the best to you,
Thank you so
for your
much.
future endeavors. And may God bless you and your children as a mother, as a wife, and as a, actor. You're doing a great job.
Thank you so much,
So
Shagufta.
I got truly inspired by watching your few of your movies, and I will watch more now.
Yeah.
After listening to your story, I myself I got inspired from yourself that no age, no things can stop to you.
Yes.
Anytime you can, switch your careers.
Yeah.
That's really great, and thank you for coming on SG Talks.
It was my pleasure.
So that's all, ladies. Did you see that? You can also change your career and you can also start your niche at any age of your life. That may be your turning point. So identify your niche and come on, grow up. So, Mrs. Swati Shemil, International 2023. is a great example, and she's here to inspire you. So I hope you will learn something from this episode. So keep watching, keep inspiring, and shine and grow with SG Talks. Thank you for watching.